A random thought has occurred to me today, and I don't know why. Things just happen, things just come to me. I was thinking about men that I look up to or respect. And I started thinking about that today as far as people in my life right now. Is there anybody that is in my life that I look up to? And I'm going to be honest with you. The answer's probably no. My dad passed, and, well, I can't say nobody. When I say look up to somebody, that means somebody that's around me all the time, somebody that I can go talk to about anything, anytime, anywhere. There are a couple of pastors that I look up to. PB, Dave Snow. But they're not, I mean, I can talk to them whenever I need to, or Dave Snow mostly. Most of you know that. I was just thinking about my kids today. I was thinking about, do they look up to me as their dad, as their stepdad? And today is just a crazy world trying to raise kids in. As you know, I keep talking about our 12-year-old going on 18. The attitude has started. Anyway, those of you that have that, But there's also a different dynamic with our family because of their dad down in Maryland. Things are different there than they are here. And it's life. It's my life. It's how God has allowed me, or what the life that God has allowed me to have. And I'm very thankful for my wife. She keeps my head screwed on straight. But, I think about the past. I looked up to my dad so much. We didn't always agree on things. But I believe I am who I am because of him. And that's everyday life. That's... Even when I went through my stuff, it was hard for him to talk to me because he didn't know how to handle it. He didn't know how to talk to me. And it was awkward, but we still always had sports in common. So that's all we would do, basically, is talk sports. My dad would call me when I was living in Florida. He'd call me and say, did you hear or watch the Delaware game today? Or did you see what the Steelers did? Did you see what the Phillies did? The Orioles, Flyers, all that stuff. So that's, that was my relationship with him. But he instilled in me so much as far as standing up for what I believe, not backing down from things that are right, not compromising. Compromise when necessary, but when you know in your gut and in your heart that something's not right, then don't do it. And I learned that from my dad. But I started thinking today, I look back in history and men that I look up to, that they're dead. Obviously, George Washington, Samuel Adams. You study guys like Nathaniel Greene and guys like that stood for something. Now, I'm not saying that, and when you think about Benjamin Franklin, he wasn't a great dude. He had his issues. But I still have admiration for him with how he stood up for the founding of this country. And I think about all the dads out there, and I think about my life in particular. Am I, first of all, a godly man that others feel like they can come talk to, that I can give advice to? Do my kids feel that way? And again, their struggles are a little bit different than the normal kid. But am I an example that my dad was to me? Am I teaching them and instilling things in them right now that are going to be lifelong, like what my dad did for myself, my brother, and my sister? I can't say that there's really an example that I try to follow right now in my life. I just kind of feel like I guess too busy maybe to go take care of myself, but I don't feel the need. And I probably do have a need. Sports is my outlet. I get into some pretty crazy sports conversations with some of you. Politics, everybody's sick of politics at this point. Everybody knows where I stand. And it's funny because I was about to make a joke and I decided that I would probably offend somebody, so why bother? I look around in society today, and we have a need for men to step up. Are you gonna screw up? Are you gonna make mistakes? Absolutely, you are. But our kids are looking to music stars. They're looking to Hollywood. They're looking to sports. They're looking to athletes. And not that there's anything wrong with that, because I had my posters on my wall. But my dad always made sure that he was still in the middle of what I was doing and what I was thinking and what I was enjoying in my life. Am I doing that for my kids? Am I here not just for kids, but am I here for people that want to or have a need in their lives for someone to be able to talk to get advice from, to get an opinion from, to pray with, to give godly advice to? Just thinking. Just wondering. So, I guess my biggest thing in all of this is that I want to be the right kind of example. I want to be my kid's hero. Chase, that's easy right now. He's 2. I'll tell you what, he's been sick. He's had a temperature of 102.6 last night, and I was freaking out. My wife was calm. I was not. And it's a matter of the guy, I want to fix it. It needs to be done right now. We need to call the doctor. We need to do this. We need to do that. And she's the nurse. But Chase obviously has a special, he and I have a special relationship because he's mine. Not that I don't have a special relationship with Taya and Xander, but there's a dynamic there that's different. But I'm trying to be a godly example of a father to them, and I fail miserably at that sometimes. And I guess I just kind of want to encourage guys, dude, fellas, it's time that we stepped up. It's time that we ingrain things in our kids' minds that there is a right way to do things. There's a wrong way to do things. There's the way that we should be. We need to be teaching integrity, honor, respect. We need to teach our young men how important the opposite sex is, how much respect and love and how we need to be with them. Sometimes we need to be big teddy bears. And I think there's so much thrown at us today in society that we just forget the basics. I think, was it For Him that sang the basics of life? Everything is complicated now. And it's finding that time to be with your kids. I mean, I know that Taya right now, she just finished volleyball. And with volleyball practice and games, it was every night. And it's going to get more every night because she's going to be in the spring drama. Xander's in the Christmas drama for the elementary school. And that's going to start taking its time and its toll. And it's finding time to be dad. It's finding time to just be an example whenever you have the opportunity and the chance. I just encourage you, just take that time to spend with your kids. And I'm talking to myself. It's just, I want my kids to look up to me. Wow, he knows a lot about history, which they know. But what am I teaching them about life? What things am I teaching them? What godly stuff, if you will, am I teaching them? Am I teaching them those things? And I think that's the important stuff. And I mean, yeah, I'm not saying don't go do sports. Do sports. I'm telling you, do sports. Do movies. Do whatever you have to do to be with your kids so they enjoy you and enjoy your time. Let them see the softer side of you, which I tend to be lacking in sometimes. But I encourage you today. I don't know if anybody needs this. I'm thinking about it today. I'm probably going to be thinking about it for the next little bit or so. Hope you all have a good day. Love you. Most of you.